Oh, hey everybody. Welcome to another edition of Socrates Explains Everything. My name is Socrates. I like to explain things. It's another one of these windy days here in Amsterdam. It was actually a reshoot of this first part of the video because it was so windy. It didn't pick up anything on the microphone. Just a bunch of wind noise. So hopefully this will start off better. Now this is Tuesday, the 24th of March 2020, during the coronavirus lockdown in Amsterdam. But it's pretty busy today, a little too busy. The rest of this video was shot on Saturday, a couple days ago, and that was a little quieter. But at the same token, it was also shopping day because we have markets open on Saturdays. So as I cross the Nieuwmarkt, you'll see that there's a bunch of people out shopping. But eventually this whole thing will end and the tourists will come back, and maybe one day you'll be a tourist here in Amsterdam and you wanted to take a bike ride and not rely on your phone to get around, or you're living here during the lockdown and also you'd like something to do. That's why I'm out here today making a video and taking a bike ride. The amount of traffic is insane. It's just an insane amount of traffic today. So if you don't have a phone, you can use the system that was here before the cell phone, Fietsroute, or the bike routes. We're right next to Central Station at Knooppunt number 5, or Knooppunt number 5, I don't know. And you can use the map and the numbers and the street signs to get around pretty much all over Holland. You know, we're right up here at Amsterdam at Central Station number 5, but what we're going to do is head down to 56, which is close to where I live. And the rest of this video is all shot from Saturday, and you'll see as we go down the way. It's insane how busy it is. Yeah, this is going to take a lot longer to clear out than it should have, but it is what it is, I suppose. So you have a lot of time to go for bike rides. And I made a video the other day from down here, so all the way down there in Knooppunt 29, down in Magere, which is just off the map down there. And so they're not that far. It's about an hour bike ride or so. It's a decent distance, but it's not too bad. So keeping yourself sane, and apparently everybody is out and about, so maybe you should stay home. Anyway, we're going to take a look at the signs and we'll take our bike ride. So I hope you enjoy it. Fortunately for me, I already did the rest of this today, so I'm just going to edit it later on the night. Right, I'm actually editing a video. I know, right? Coronavirus. Breaking new grounds. So here we are at Central Station, Amsterdam, during the coronavirus lockdown. There's the station. We're back here on the water side, on the east side of the station. We're going to be heading down that way, and we're going to be following these signs. You can find these signs pretty much everywhere. And the second to the top, Utrecht Hilversum. Knooppunt number 56. That's where we're headed to. So you can also follow the street signs, basically knowing you're trying to get to Utrecht, so you can follow the signs toward Utrecht as well. Different cities and different fietsroutes are all located right on here. It'll take us to start and head off. So, you've barely gone any distance at all. Just over there is the old sign. And the first intersection you come to, here's another sign. And that sign tells you to make a right, cross it over, and head it over. Pretty much every intersection you're going to come to that should be confusing should have a sign. And there's also another set of signs in Amsterdam. More or less these museum signs that have the triple X, the Amsterdam signs, and they tell you where different places within the city are, Nieuwmarkt, etc., Central Station. But the bike signs are pretty much everywhere. Again, back that way. We're trying to get to number 5, it's got the sign for it. They're pretty much the next city in line, so the fact it doesn't have Zeebrugge is because that's not quite next. So anyway, continuing that way, Next stop is pretty much Nieuwmarkt. So far we've made it from that sign just over there, across the other side of Central Station, and as soon as you cross the road again, you come to a place where, where am I supposed to go? They have yet another set of signs. So you can always see that we're still going to 56, which is still that way, back to Fietsroute where we came from. Pretty much everything is quickly shown. In fact, there's yet another one of the Amsterdam signs here as well. We're going to Nieuwmarkt. Pretty much everything is with signs. It's pretty easy to get around. And yeah, we're still in the coronavirus shutdown, and there's a lot more people out because it's a beautiful day. And the Dutch love a beautiful day. We don't get a lot of them. It's freezing cold, but it's still beautiful. Let's continue on along our way. Just down there is Nieuwmarkt, and we're headed on towards number 56. Okay, the first one, that one kind of stretches out a bit. We're all the way down to Nieuwmarkt, where the police are, and we were just here the other day when it was empty, but this is on the weekend, and they do a lot of street markets here, and this is where a lot of people get their food and vegetables. So even though we're doing coronavirus, the market's still open. And another set of the city signs, and right across the way is our Knooppunt number 56 sign. And you go that way, you're like, well, where am I supposed to go next? If I could find it. There's a set of signs there that doesn't have it, and yet a little farther down there's yet another set of signs which tell you to go that way. So we're going to continue on from the Nieuwmarkt, heading towards number 56. It's just a couple kilometers, or not even a kilometer from Central Station so far. In fact, according to the sign, Central Station is 0.9 kilometers away. So Nieuwmarkt is way down there. We just came down the canal. The signs are getting a little farther and farther apart now. Right here we see a sign telling us to go across the river. A nice little canal bridge. And over there's another sign telling us to go down that way. Just down there was the Nieuwmarkt. We came around there. Our last little sign. And there's signs are pretty much everywhere, so if you miss one, you'll probably pick up another one. And if you can remember where you're also, things are heading your way, the LF2A or LF7A, it's easier to find out where you're going. You can miss a thing. But we're going to head on that way. Keep going to number 56. So we've come down that path. One thing you should note is if you don't see a sign, just try to go straight. Sometimes the path will curve, and the path definitely curved between the last stop and here. But we end up here at the Waterlooplein, and there's our sign for 56. Keep going straight down the Amstel. We're going to be crossing the Magere Brug, the skinny bridge that's coming up next. We're here down at the Waterlooplein. Normally a whole lot busier, but it is a coronavirus lockdown. It's also shopping day, so the markets are open, the street markets, as we just saw at Nieuwmarkt. So there's definitely more people out, and it's a beautiful day, and we value these days here. But you can see there's almost nobody in the tram. Anyway, we're going to head down that way, past the Hermitage Museum, headed towards number 56. And you find yourself at the Hermitage. We're just over there at Waterlooplein. And the Magere Brug. There's no signs here, I just think it's pretty. It's a beautiful city. Let's keep heading off to Number 56 is next. Heading that way. So we're making progress. There's a little skinny bridge, the Magere Brug. We're just down here at the next set of bridges. Another set of Amsterdam signs. And more of our street signs. Now, 56 is to the left. And just over there is another set of signs telling us to make it right once we get over there. Basically, we're continuing down the Amstel. Shall we? See? Slightly too many people out and about. Considering it's still on lockdown. Let's face it. It's a beautiful city. Heading that way. Okay, these are starting to stretch out. I felt like at least a kilometer ride till we came up to the next set of signs. Again, for the most part, if you don't see a sign, just keep going straight. Now here we got a sign for 54 because it's a turn. And the sign for ours is up there as well. But it's just going straight, so this is more about if you had a turn for 54 than anything else. So every important intersection, every important crossing place, they should have a sign. And if not, yeah, just keep going straight. There'll be another sign. It's always good to know the name of the cities that are in the area where you're headed to, though, because the cities are listed as well. So let's keep going to number 56. At least the wind's down. Still sunny. Yay. So we've just come from down there. And up here we got more signs. Keep going straight. Although confusingly, just across the way, there's another set of signs that is not listed. So maybe I found a missing sign. Usually they're everywhere. So that's the first time I found a sign that doesn't seem to exist. But we're just down the road from the previous stop and still headed down the Amstel. So again, it's good to know where you're trying to get to as a concept. So the signs are everywhere, though. Once you start seeing them, you realize they're everywhere. No, I did not notice it, but you'll see these signs, which means that you are near the Knooppunt number 56. And in this case, that sign is extremely close to it, because here is Knooppunt number 56. So we've arrived at our destination. We travel down from Amsterdam, Central Station number 5, all the way down to 56. My intention today is heading down this way, actually over here, because the plane is coming all the way down to here. But I'm going to stop for some lunch. And that's how you can follow the feet signs from place to place. All you got to do is follow the Knooppunts, and you can get from almost anywhere to anywhere by bicycle here on a beautiful day. Still on the Amstel. Much more of the rural Dutch part of the city, though, where the tourists don't come and just the Dutch people hang out. Gonna grab some food. We'll maybe head to Brugge in the next episode. Socrates explains everything. How to get from place to place on your bicycle following the street signs in Amsterdam. Be safe, be healthy. See you soon.